Leevil thought she was so nervous, her hands were shaking. The next moment she thought, "Oh no. This is not going to be good." The king looked at her and then said, "Clean it up." Leevil thought she has gone and done it. The other maid said, "Is she all right?" That was frightening. She really thought Leevil was going to be murdered on the spot. Leevil spoke, "It's not that. The fact is, because of her, the king had to leave the table with an empty stomach. It's absolutely inexcusable." The maid asked, "That's what she's upset about." She assumed that Leevil was in distress about having to constantly serve the king. Leevil replied, "No, not at all, it's no problem. Rather, he is extremely grateful to be able to serve the king of the country. It's an honor." Then she thought, she means she gets to serve her favorite character in the novel, the King of Darkness. In her previous life, she was hit by a truck. She should have died right then and there. But when she opened her eyes, the king said she would all be working to serve him now. Leevil thought about her favorite character from the novel. Why is the King of Darkness here? And is she the maid? In the very next month, she realized that she had been reincarnated in the world of her favorite novel. She is the daughter of a feudal lord. When she was searching for an apprenticeship in proper etiquette, by the introduction of an uncle, she ended up working as a maid for the king of the country. She means he is definitely the King of Darkness, a face that she has looked at more times than her own parents. This means that she is in the novel. She thought that the least she could do is take good care of her favorite character, but she has been nothing but clumsy. Maids whispered to each other that this is the maid that has been invaded by the curse of darkness as well. How can she be taking care of the King of Darkness? The country's king is known as the King of Darkness and feared by many because he is cursed by darkness. The king has murdered many people, allies, and enemies alike. From there arose the curse, and the people accept unjustified rumors as truth. They put blame on the king. But in the novel, the saintess appears in front of the lonely cursed king. By falling in love, he is saved. But according to the novel, the saintess should be here already, since she is not. That means the curse has not been broken yet. Once a month, the king hides himself away from everyone. Leevil thought it sounds like someone is struggling, just as she thought the saintess isn't here. Why does it go on like this then? The king said. Who is it? Leevil thought the least she could do is wipe his sweat away. The king grabbed her and then said, she is the maid. Why is she here, right now? Is she okay? With being violated and tortured to death, is she prepared to sacrifice herself? Leevil spoke. Please wait a minute. Lord Claus, his lips just by touching her, she said. Please listen to her. Suddenly, the king was in pain. Leevil asked, is it okay? Then she thought, what should she do? This must be due to the curse. Why hasn't the saintess come? Only the saintess can break the curse of darkness. Why does she have to be just a side character maid? If it continues like this, the king will die. She will give up anything, so please save this man because. Then she thought, what is this? The king said, what in the world did she? Next moment, he fell into sleep. Leevil thought, wait, he is just sleeping. Staying in the same position until morning is going to excite her too much. Then in the morning, Leevil thought, what exactly is going on? The king said, when he touches her, he feels much better. Leevil replied, no, that doesn't answer her question. The king said, here, open her mouth. Leevil replied, His Majesty, please forgive her. The king said, is she rejecting him? Leevil thought, how can she hate her favorite character when he looks at her like that? He plays it cool, but she knows that he is just a sweet and lovely person. Prime Minister said, His Majesty, please stop being so shameless. Leevil thought, it's Prime Minister Raymond. Come to think of it, he is a disagreeable character who clings to power. The king said, did he not hear him? As long as she is by his side, he is in great shape. Or would it be more convenient for him if he were to retire back to bed? Prime Minister spoke, certainly not. Forgive him for his impertinent remarks, Leevil thought. She may have caught the attention of a troublesome opponent, the king said. She has nothing to worry about. Leevil thought, thanks, come to think of it. The color in his face is looking a lot better, but the saintess is supposed to be the only one who can break because of the darkness upon him. Then she asked, "Is the saintess anywhere to be found?" The king replied, "He have not heard anything about that." Level thought, "He doesn't know about the saintess. What exactly is going on here?" Those scars. She wonders if they are from his struggle with the curse. Level spoke, "Right here. Right there. Is it painful?" Then she thought, she can't stand to watch her favorite character suffer. Is the development of the story staying away from him? The king asked, "Is she trying to seduce him?" Very well. Then he ordered her to keep him company tonight. Then, at night, Level thought, the king has been so assertive since this morning. Company. In other words, he means spending the night with her favorite character. It's too amazing to be true. Not a chance she would die. She just wants to watch the story unfold as a side character, but the story itself seems to be getting stranger and stranger. She borrowed a book from the library about curses, but this doesn't appear to be very informative. Behind the king's curse of darkness, weak. Was it the magic circle from last night that caused it? Does that mean that she did it? The origin of the curse of darkness. Maybe it's because the previous king was a tyrant that the curse came about. And that's why it's not written in the book. If only the saintess were around, she could break the curse right away, and then the king's suffering would come to an end. There is no point in sitting around feeling down. She will do everything that she can possibly do. If she is given that summoned the magic circle, she wonders what inspired it in the first place. Then she remembered. King said when he touches her, he feels much better. So, that means it's sexual activity that invokes the magic circle. Suddenly, Prime Minister said he found her. Level asked, "What is he doing?" Prime Minister stated, "She knows exactly. Did she deceive the king?" He thought all he had to do was eliminate the saintess. Level thought, eliminate. Does he mean it's because of the Prime Minister that the saintess has not made an appearance? Prime Minister shouted, "Answer him. Don't think about getting carried away just because the king has taken an interest in her." Level replied, "Please, that hurts." The king came and said, "What do he think he is doing? Who gave him permission to touch her?" Prime Minister replied, "His Majesty. He was just given instruction to this maid." The king stated, "Did he not hear him? He is telling him to get his hands off of her." Prime Minister replied, "He apologizes. Please forgive him." The king asked, "Is she okay?" Level replied, "Yes." Then he spoke, "She is the only person who is not afraid to touch him." Level thought, a rare facial expression from her favorite character. The king spoke, "Starting today, this lady belongs exclusively to him. Therefore, she will no longer require his instructions." Prime Minister replied, "As he wishes." The king stated, he thought he had told her she is supposed to come and keep him company. Level replied, "She apologizes." The king asked, what exactly was she doing in here? So, she was doing research about his curse. Level replied, she thought if she were to understand even a little bit about how to break the curse, then maybe. The king picked her up and said, if she really wants to know how to break the curse, he will teach her how in his bed. She doesn't listen to his orders, therefore, she must be disciplined. Level wondered, what should she do? Are they really going to? No, she can't do that. The king asked, would she like a glass? Level replied, go ahead, don't mind her. The king spoke, look at her, so docile, waiting on the bed. She wants it that badly. Level thought, no, that's not it, but the king's lips are so. King stated, he can stare at her forever. Then they both rested. Level said, wait, Lord, please. The king spoke, keep quiet. She can't fall asleep if they are that excited. Level asked, are they really just going to sleep? The king replied, what is she expecting? Level thought, did she misunderstand? This is too embarrassing. King told her, he can't remember the last time he fell asleep in such a calm mood. He wonders if she cast some sort of spell to relieve the curse of darkness upon him. Maybe it's thanks to her touch. It seems to relax his mind and body. Level asked for the magic circle. It was her doing after all. The king replied, just as he thought, she did it subconsciously. Level spoke, she has never been able to use magic even once in her life, so why was she able to do that? She has no idea. The king told her, While he is touching her, he doesn't feel pain. Thanks to her, the curse of darkness has calmed down. Leevil replied, she is glad. However, eventually, he must find a way to heal it at its core. The king said, yes, she is right. For example, in addition to touching, how about they try a more intense exchange? Leevil thought, she knew it. They are going to make love, but if that means that thing won't suffer anymore, then she guesses it's fine. The king kissed her forehead and then said, good night, Leevil. She thought, that's the first time he has called her by her name. Did the king already fall asleep? What should she do? She doesn't think she can sleep in this type of situation. She can't even remember. But if it's helping the king, then she should stay still in this position. After some time, she woke up and thought she didn't even realize that she had fallen asleep. The king was in extreme pain. Leevil thought, is this due to the curse of darkness? Perhaps the effectiveness of the curse weakens when she touches his skin directly. Then if it helps the king to feel better, even a little bit. In the morning, King woke up, then he thought she saved him again. After some time, Leevil thought she was shocked when she was told that she would be working as the king's personal maid starting today, but she is still tending to the same duties that she always has. However, there is a small problem. Leevil said, please let her get back to her job. King replied, being by his side is her job. Leevil spoke, is there anything else he would like her to do other than staying by his side? King replied, something that he would like her to do. Leevil thought, is he going to talk to ask about sex? King continued, he want to drink the tea that she pours. He want to eat meals that she cook. He want to go on a long horse ride. So what kind of thing were she imagining? Leevil asked, well then, shall we go on a horse ride tomorrow? Prime Minister came and stated that won't be happening. He knocked, but there was no answer. Leevil thought she asked about the saintess, but he evaded the question. It seems that with her power alone, she is not able to break the curse of darkness. Naturally, they need the saintess here. Prime Minister spoke. He must continue with the governmental affairs without delay. King started. One day out isn't going to cause much of an issue, and more importantly, have the servants prepared the kitchen, so that Leevil can cook as she pleases. Don't make him say it again. It's an order. Prime Minister spoke. Understood. Leevil thought she feels like he thinks that she deceived the king again. In the next scene, Leevil thought she can't believe they are riding together. She never thought the day would come where she would be riding her favorite character's beloved horse, Dante. King asked, how is it? Leevil replied, it feels good. She was nervous that it would be scary, but it's not at all. After some time, the king said he has never seen most of this food before. Leevil thought she happened to make a lot of dishes with the knowledge she brought with her from her past life. Then she said, these are called omelets. She hoped he liked them. The king spoke, it's sweet. Leevil asked, don't he like sweet? In our family, we usually put sugar in our omelets. King replied, no, it's delicious. So, this is a family recipe. After that, Leevil thought it's been 5 years since the king ascended the throne, and sealed an armistice agreement with the neighboring country. Since then, a single war has not broken out. Despite bringing peace to all of those in this country, because of the curse, everyone fears the king of darkness. King asked, what's wrong? Leevil replied, it's nothing. Is he enjoying himself? King stated, being able to spend time with her like this, he guessed he would call it fun. The fact that he can feel this way, it's all thanks to her. Leevil spoke, she is happy to help. If there is anything she can do, please feel free to ask. King stated, can she do anything for him? She is too light. Is she not eating properly? Don't feel ashamed. There is no one who can see us. The next scene, the king said, Anna, Leevil, he don't want to let her go. Anna thought what ended up happening yesterday was amazing. Prime Minister spoke. Time's up. The king asked, maybe Anna should come too. Prime Minister replied, he will be visiting the neighboring territory for an observation as part of his public duties. If he lets a personal maid accompany him merely due to his personal feelings, there will be absolutely no room for the feudal lord. Anna thought the king said that now everyone called her Anna. He loved that name, and Prime Minister does make a valid argument. The only thing she is concerned about is he is not actively trying to make because of darkness. Then she said she will look after the castle, she will make sure to do everything she can for him. The king hugged her and said, "All right, he will come right back." The next scene, Anna thought she feels like he can actually focus on her work for the first time in a while. Mary came and asked if he had been doing well. Anna thought she is her friend and has always been by her side, considering how careless she can be. Mary continued that she looks happy to be working for the king since the beginning. She is glad that has not changed. If there is any assistance she can offer her, please ask her at any time. Suddenly, all the maids came and asked her about how she can handle the king, and if he is dangerous or not. Anna replied the king is a very nice person, at times he is a bit aggressive, but he is not scary or anything like that because of darkness doesn't pose a threat to anyone else. Prime Minister asked what they are doing, unbelievable, inviting the other servants down her depraved path while the king is away. Mary said she apologizes, it was her that kept Anna behind. Prime Minister stated try to devote themselves to their work. Anna spoke, it's possible because of him that Prime Minister was displeased. She apologizes. Mary replied there is nothing to worry about. The Prime Minister hopes for his daughter to become queen. That's the only reason he is treating her so poorly. Anna thought that's right. That's exactly what happened in the book. Because of that, he took the position of trying to lure the Saintess in. But it isn't until after the Saintess comes to the king. So why is this story developing differently from the story she knows? The next day, King has returned. Anna welcomed His Majesty. Then she said, "What happened?" She thought they have only been apart for one day, and the curse of darkness has already gotten stronger. Anna told him, "His Majesty, there are people outside." The king replied, "If she fears that she can't contain her voice, then he will be sure to keep her quiet." Anna said, "Stop." King asked, "Is she rejecting him?" The king, Anna replied, "No, it's not that she is rejecting him." Suddenly, Prime Minister's voice came, "Is he in there?" Anna thought, what should she do if he sees them like this? Suddenly, she said, "Wait, his hands." King said, "What is it?" Prime Minister asked, "What is he doing in there?" The territory observation report. King replied, "He knows." Then he asked Anna, should he open the door and show him the face she is making right now? Anna thought she can't take it anymore. Then she said she doesn't want to be seen by anyone other than him. Also, this kind of thing. She wants to take the proper steps first. Then she thought, what in the world is he saying? What does she mean by proper steps? Relax. King stated, "Understood." Then he picked her up and said, "Let's go." Prime Minister was shocked. Anna thought, what exactly did he understand? After that, King got more and more intense with their skin-to-skin sessions. Anna asked, "Please let her get back to her job. There is no need for her to sit on his lap." King replied, "This way makes him feel more relaxed." Then he asked, "Is there something he wants to say?" Prime Minister replied, "Seems like the two are getting on well today, too." He just wanted to tell him how thrilled he is that his condition is stabilized. King replied, "It's all because he has Anna by his side." Anna thought, the Prime Minister, what has he got up his sleeve? Is he nothing but treating her like a nuisance up until now? Prime Minister did it in regards to the situation with the neighboring country. There is something that he should report to him privately. If he speaks to just the two of them, the king replied he doesn't care. Anna thought, no, he should care. It's a private matter. Anna spoke. She would like to make a new pot of tea. She would really like to go. King replied, "Understood, then hurry back." Prime Minister said thanks. After that, Anna thought, what exactly is going on with the Prime Minister? Up until now, he is being so uncooperative with trying to help weaken the curse. Suddenly, she thought, what is going on? What is happening? After some time, she woke up and thought, where is she? What's going on? Then she heard voices behind the door. Anna thought, their conversation sounds familiar. This is the scene from the original piece where the Saintess gets kidnapped. Why is this incident happening the same as it did in the story? Perhaps she is taking the place of the Saintess. even though she is just a side character Maid. If this is the same as the original story, then that means the criminal is the Prime Minister. Then the lookout should be going toward the back. How did the Saintess break free from this situation again? The knot is too tight. This is impossible. At this rate, she will end up. No, crying won't solve anything. Pull herself together, Anna Leevil. She promised him that she would be right back. There has to be something around. Now she can hit this carrot. The bottle shattered into pieces. Now she can do this. For her to get herself into this type of situation, it's like something straight out of the book. She did it. Now she has to hurry. Suddenly, the idiots opened the door and stated cutting the ropes off. Did she think she could just run away? Anna stated, don't come any closer to her. Then they grabbed her. One of them said he is told that he can kill her if he has to. Suddenly, the king came. The idiots got shocked. The king stated, get their filthy hands off her. Then he slashed both of them and said, now they have to die. Anna shouted, no. King told her not to be frightened. He will eliminate anyone who tries to bring harm to her. Anna grabbed him and said, he is different from his father. Don't forget who he truly is. He should understand what she means. The king hugged her. Knights came and asked His Highness what exactly is going on here. The king ordered them to restrain these idiots. There is a possibility that there are more of them running around here somewhere. Put out a search in the castle and strengthen the security. Then he said she must have been scared, leaving marks on her like this. Anna spoke, but he came to save her. King stated, don't fret, from now on, he will never let anyone lay a finger on her again. He will protect her. The next scene, Anna said, His Majesty, will he please let her get back to work soon? Then she thought, she can't believe that she, a side character Maid, is being taken care of by her favorite character. King stated she is really passionate about her work, but he doesn't want her to push herself too hard. Anna thought, ever since the kidnapping incident, she has been in the king's sleeping chamber without being able to leave at all. Anna said if there is anything that she can do to assist in solving the case. King replied there is no need for her to be concerned. Anna told him, but she is the maid. King asked, is she dissatisfied with that? Anna replied, no, it's not that. If she's dissatisfied with anything, it's just. King cut her sentence and said, as long as she is here, he is able to protect her. Never again will she be hurt like she was. All that she has to do is just stay by his side. She belongs to him. Anna replied, this is not right. King stated, yes it is. The more he wants to eat, the more it's not enough. Anna thought, the curse, it's out of control. But she has been by his side the whole time. Is the power of the curse getting stronger? Of course, the real Saintess is the only one that can save him. At the very least, if she could only summon the magic circle just one more time like she did before. Then she said, His Majesty, it's okay now. Prime Minister knocked on the door and spoke. Forgive him for disturbing His Majesty in this time of rest. The Margrave's messenger has just arrived. They must go right away. Anna thought, this Prime Minister is the one who instructed for her to be kidnapped. But how should she go about explaining this to the king? Then the king said, don't fret. Anna asked if he wished for this country to be at peace. If this country and the happiness of the people are all intertwined with his well-being, please don't forget who he truly is. As the king, we should understand what she means. The king replied, okay, he is going out for a little bit. Do whatever she please as long as it's in this room. But no matter what, do not leave under any circumstances. He will be back. Then at night, the king came and spoke. Forgive him for returning so late. Then he shouted, Anna, where are she? Anna's voice came. His Majesty is in there. The king said he will open it. Anna stated, no, wait. King asked if she is all right. Anna said her deepest apologies. She took a bath without asking for permission first. King asked if she is seducing him. Anna replied, no, not at all. She was just wanting to clean up before heading back to the sleeping quarters. King stated he wanted to clean up for her. He guessed he had to meet her expectations then. King is the one who was coming on to her. Anna replied it's not like that was her plan. King picked her up and said her body has gone completely cold. After some time he said let him warm her up again. Anna thought, King's body temperature. Then said, Your Majesty, there is something she want to discuss with him. First, would you please let go of me for a moment? King replied, Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and talk like this. Anna thought he really needed to discuss something, then said, Please go and search for the saintess. King replied she mentioned her before. Anna stated with the saintess his scars should be able to be healed completely. King asked what is she talking about. Anna thought that's just how it went in the book, so she really had no idea what she could say. Then she replied, It's difficult to explain, but the saintess will. Just as the name goes, she holds sacred power. King said he had not even heard of a person like that. He didn't think that she is going off humors, but if they are talking about a saintess or whatever, he believes that only one who can truly break the power of the curse is Anna. Is she not the saintess? Anna replied, No, it's not her. She is just a side character Maid. King asked, Side character? What does that mean? Anna replied, No. Anyways, she is not even who can heal. King told her that's not true. The one who saved him from the curse of darkness, it was her. Anna replied she really didn't know why she became like this, but she is not the saintess. King asked how does she know that she is not the saintess? Anna thought because he have read the book. It's not like she can say that, then said, Well, she can't really explain it but it's not her, she can't help. King stated she thought of him and cried. Anna spoke, At this rate he will continue to suffer forever. King replied actually he didn't tell her but he know effective way to break the curse of darkness. It's something that only she can do. Can he count on her? Anna replied, Of course. If there is anything at all that she can do. King stated she said that she can't reject him this time. Then they started kissing. Anna spoke. This is her first time. Then thought, in this world, and in the previous world. King spoke, From here on out, he is the only partner she can have. It's just as he had thought. The deeper his connection with her grows, the weaker the curse gets. Anna said, Your Majesty, she can't breathe. King replied, He thought she know how to breathe properly. Anna spoke, Well, she is a beginner. King stated, In that case, she have to keep practicing until she gets used to it. In the morning, Anna thought she feels as if she is getting closer to the king these days. As usual, he won't let her out of his sleeping quarters. She would like to leave the sleeping quarters. King replied, What is it she want? He will have it taken care of right away. Anna spoke, It's not that. Her co-workers are probably worried about her too. King said he already put the message out that she is doing fine. He won't let her go. Better yet, how about he make it to where she can never leave? Anna thought, when King touches her, she really falls apart. Prime Minister knocked at the door. King asked again, What is it this time? If it isn't urgent, then come back later. Prime Minister replied, No. He believes that the king ought to hear about this as soon as possible. Anna thought she is glad that the king is feeling well, but if he is not even able to clean his room, how can she call herself the king's personal maid? Also, if she wraps herself up with him more than she already has, she won't be able to hold back anymore. She wants physical space. Prime Minister said actually it's a report from the feudal lord from Eisner territory. There is someone he insists that king meet. Anna thought Eisner territory, the city that connects the royal capital to the port. Come to think of it, the feudal lord was the guardian of the saintess in the story. In that case, the person he wants to introduce to king must be the saintess. Anna said, Your Majesty, she has had an interest in Eisner territory for quite some time now. She has wanted to visit for a really long time. If he is going, would he please let her accompany him? Anna thought the saintess is the only one that can completely cure the king. If it will bring them closer, even just a little sooner, then she has no choice but to push her way through and make it happen. King replied if she truly wished to go that badly, he would love to grant it to her, but Prime Minister said what a splendid idea, His Majesty himself were to go in person. The feudal lord would be thrilled. Anna thought she can't believe it. Is the Prime Minister actually showing her support? Perhaps this is one of his traps, but as it stands, there is no trace of another saintess. If she misses this chance, she might really end up being stuck inside of here forever. Anna stated she is not allowed. King replied, this is the first time she has ever said something selfish like this. In fact, he want to hear she say more things like that. Her wish, he will grant it, however, on one condition. No matter what, she will not leave his side, regardless of circumstances. Does she understand? Then he said, Raymond, is he listening? Prime Minister replied, yes, he will make the agreements for the Einster territory right away. Anna thought this is wonderful. If only she is able to just meet the Saintess, then he should be able to completely break free from the curse of darkness. The next scene, Mary asked, what is it? Ever since the kidnapping incident, she has been locked away in His Majesty's sleeping quarters. She has been worried this whole time that maybe Anna got punished or something. Anna replied, she is sorry for worrying her, but she is quite all right. She thought once King meets the Saintess, the flow of the story should return back to normal. If that happens, then she will be dismissed. After some time, King said, can he? Anna replied, thank you. She thought she got escorted by her favorite character. Is this kind of treatment toward the side character made a little strange? The other into the royal palace. It seems that they have gotten used to the odd sense of distance between her and King, but she is sure that the people in the Eisner territory will be shocked. More importantly, what if the Saintess misunderstands, and the relationship between her and King gets complicated? King asked, why is she sitting over there? He told her not to leave his side. He feels more at peace when he is able to touch her. Anna thought, what should she do? Everyone outside of the carriage. Then she said, His Majesty, this isn't the royal palace. She promised that she will stay by his side, but if he just treats her like every other maid. King said, then give him something in return. Don't she think it's a bit unfair for him to always be listening to her request? Anna asked, what is she supposed to? King stated, relax. It's not difficult. All she has to do is touch him with her lips. Anna thought it's unspeakably embarrassing when he kisses her, and he expects her to initiate a kiss, King said. Given that he is unable to accept her request, Anna thought, what should she do if it doesn't go well with the Saintess because of her? King asked, what is he going to do? Anna thought, here goes nothing. King said, that was a really cute kiss she gave him, but that's not going to be enough. It will take 5 days to get to the Eisner territory. If she wants him to treat her as every other maid, then she must satisfy him before they arrive. Anna thought they are getting off track here. She can't go any further than this. In the next scene, Anna said, so this is the Eisner territory. Then she thought the Saintess might be in this city. King asked, so what is her impression? Will she actually come to visit here? Anna replied, it's more bustling than she thought it would be. The Eisner territory is the stopping point between the port and the royal capital, because it's so busy with the merchants flowing in and out of the area. It flourished as a post town. Anna asked, His Majesty, do he often walk through the city incognito like this? King replied, no, very rarely. Today is special because she is here. Anna thought she is happy that before they go off to the feudal lord mansion, she was invited for an observation of the city with King. He keeps getting looks from everyone. She completely understands her favorite character. He is so amazingly handsome. King grabbed her hand and said, since they have come all the way down to the city, he hopes she can enjoy herself freely. Anna replied, if they hold hands like this, they will surely stand out. King said, not very much. No one knows that he is the king. On top of that, for the last 5 days, she hasn't satisfied him. This isn't too much to ask, is it? A girl was watching them. Then they started eating and wandering around different shops. Anna said, he found something interesting. Then she thought it's the same color as the king's eyes. It's so beautiful. King stated it looks good on her. Anna replied, there is no way she can accept that. There are too many zeros. King asked, is she trying to embarrass him? Anna replied, thank you. She will accept it. Then she thought, a present from her favorite character. What should she do? Suddenly, King grabbed her and said, watch out. The other girl said she is sorry. She was in a hurry. Anna thought the protective knights came out of nowhere. King stated, seize that woman. Anna though with that grandiose, it just seemed like she was accidentally going to bump into them. Then Anna asked if she is all right. The girl replied she is okay. She isn't hurt, is she? Anna thought this girl. This face, it's the saintess. Anna asked, what is her name? The girl replied, her name is Elena Lawrence. She is currently residing at the feudal lord's house. Anna thought, there is no doubt. It's Saintess Elena, the hero of the holy darkness. She can't believe we're meeting her so quickly. King asked, what is someone like her doing here? Elena replied, she have some shopping that she must take care of here in the city, but just now in the alleyway across the way, she was approached by some strange man. Anna asked, is that perhaps why you were running away? Elena replied, that's why she panicked and ran away. She is really sorry. Anna said, no, that's terrible. In that case, how about we go to the feudal lord's house together? Elena replied, there is no way she can accept her kind offer. King said, there is no need for us to go together. We can send some knights with her for protection. Anna thought, that's a little too intrusive if she do say so herself, but we have finally gotten closer to the key that will unlock the curse of darkness. Anna said, think about it. We were on our way to the feudal lord's house anyway, which is why, as they say, no road is long with good company. King said, he have never heard that before. Anna replied, but either way, she a little worried. Is it okay? King said, okay. Then he will allow for this person to accompany us. Anna stated, she is deeply sorry. She has changed the plans. King asked, did she enjoy our walk around the city? Anna replied, she did. And thank you, King said. Lift her face. Then in the carriage, Anna thought, the two soulmates have finally met, but this arrangement is a little strange. Elena asked, she was just wondering about their relationship to one another. They two seem very close. Anna said, how rude of me not offering an official introduction. King asked, is she not going to call him Claus anymore? Anna replied, that's because we finished our incognito stroll through this city already. King stated, she don't understand at all. He is saying that he want her to call him by his name. Anna thought, wait, they are in front of the saintess, and he is trying to. Then she said, first of all, let her introduce Lord Claus. Once again, she will present to her, His Majesty, King Valmstedt. Then she introduced herself as the king's personal maid. Elena said, so she is the maid. Anna thought, the saintess is so beautiful. Surely she has caught King's eyes as well. What in the world is he doing? King stated, don't forget, it's only because of Anna's wishes that she is riding in the cart with us. Elena replied, she understands. Anna thought, what is going on? The two of them were supposed to be attracted to one another upon first glance. Perhaps it's because the way they met was different from the book. In the next scene, the feudal lord introduced himself and his family. King said, let us introduce ourselves as well. This is his companion, Anna. Please make sure to treat her with the utmost hospitality. Anna said, goodness, she is just a personal maid. Elena said, they gave her a ride here in their carriage. King said, Anna is the one who helped her. Anna thought she had to find a way to connect this conversation topic to the saintess. Anna asked why he was staying in the feudal lord mansion. The feudal lord replied that he had yet to enlighten her on that matter yet. She was the one who was saying that she wanted to see him. Elena has the ability to wield holy magical powers. King asked, holy magical powers? What does this mean? The feudal lord continued, it's the only way to describe the power that she holds. With that magic, Elena healed their son's injury in an instant. Anna thought, this is exactly like what happens in the Sacred Virgin and the King of Darkness. Does this mean that the story is back on track? Surely this time, King can fully break free from the curse of darkness. Then, the feudal lord completed a sentence that they were thinking that maybe Elena would be able to use her holy magic powers to rid His Majesty of the grief that afflicts him. Elena said, by all means, she would like to use her powers to be of help to His Majesty. Is there any way that he can please give her a chance? King replied, that won't be necessary. Anna said she thought that was a spectacular proposal. He ought to let her. Elena stated, In order to wield holy magical powers, there are certain requirements which must be met. Number 1. The target subject and herself must see eye to eye. Number 2. The magic that is required to do something as powerful as breaking a curse is the highest level of magical power, and she can only wield such magic during a full moon. Which is why until she is able to use her holy magical powers on him, he would like for him to stay by her side. Anna thought the Saintess's rules for using magical powers are exactly as she read them in the original book. If left to the Saintess, surely everything will be solved, and King will finally be free from the curse of darkness, King stated. None of that will be necessary. Anna is all that he need. Anna replied, "That's not true. She is not able to completely break because of darkness on her own," King said. "Now it's just not the right time yet." Anna said, "No, that's not what she meant. Elena is the only one who can do it, not her." Then she thought, the Saintess is the only one who can make it happen, and said, "So please keep by his side, Your Majesty." King told her, "Do she even know what that means?" Anna spoke, "As it stands now, breaking the curse of darkness is the most important thing." King stated they would stay here until the next full moon, no longer than that. He didn't mind, did he? The feudal lord replied, "Of course not," Elena said. "His Majesty, she is so happy. It's lovely to make his acquaintance." Anna thought, what is this pain in her chest? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Now, finally, King will be free from the dark curse, as a side character Maid. That's really all that she can do. After some time, Elena asked His Majesty if he would like to have tea with her. Servants prepared a lovely tea set just for him, and, well, actually, they also let her help them bake cookies. King said, "That's not necessary." Anna also said homemade cookies. She absolutely must enjoy them with the king. For the king, she must have worked really hard. Then she thought, the Saintess is so cute. Does this mean that they won't even need her help? Elena asked if she may join them as well, if she would like. Anna replied, "Don't worry about her, the two of them ahead and spend time together." Elena replied, "Thanks, shall we go, Your Majesty?" Anna thought, in this way, she continues her secret maneuver to encourage the progress of King's relationship with the Saintess. The next day, Anna thought, what should she do today? She feels like their relationship is deepening, so maybe there is no need for her to pull strings on her end anymore. Suddenly, King grabbed her and then said, "Keep quiet." Anna asked King what was going on. King replied, "She isn't enough." Anna thought, perhaps the curse of darkness is gaining strength again. She said, "King, please, do he mind letting go of her, please?" King spoke, "Do she plan on trying to leave him again?" Anna stated, "No. It's just if the curse is too painful for him to bear right now, then Cher must go call for Miss Elena." King said she still didn't understand. Anna replied, "No, she can't, she is not able to." King told her to shut her mouth. Anna thought she knew it wasn't right to be desired by the king. It made her so happy. She knew she should not think that way, but Elena was watching them angrily. Anna said she can't. King replied, "There she goes again." Anna spoke, she had this conversation with him before, but she is not able to completely free him from the curse. However, Elena, the Saintess, should be able to accomplish that for him, and in order to make the holy magic successful, from now on, he and Elena must. King stated she is always like this. Don't she have any wish for herself? There must be something. Anna thought she didn't know how to respond to that. Ever since her memories from the previous world were revived, it's meant all for her favorite character. She has come so far to this point. She couldn't think of any other wish she might have. Anna said whatever is beneficial for him is also beneficial for her. King spoke. She can comprehend all that and yet, she still doesn't understand. Anna thought, what else is she supposed to wish for? To be the existence that's able to lift the curse of darkness that befalls the king. Even as a side-made character, she feels so blessed. If it were not for that, she would not have been able to be by his side. That's why if the Saintess who is able to break the curse is here, then she said, as far as wishes go, there is nothing. King told her to realize it already. Then both of them cast each other. King then moved away. Anna thought. What is it that he wants her to realize? Elena came, so the two of them are very close, Anna thought, when she sees them. This is bad, Anna said. It's not what it looks like. That right there was just emergency first aid. Elena stated she mistook her for a sensible girl, but she is really just an obstacle. The one that should be at the King of Darkness side. That's why it's time for the side character Maid to make her exit now. Then suddenly, Elena used a dagger to cut her body a little. Anna thought, why is she harming herself? Elena trying to harm her body again. Anna grabbed that dagger and asked what is she doing. Elena replied she can't believe how well it went. She truly is a true heroine. Suddenly, the feudal lord's son came and asked what is going on here. Elena replied, ouch. That hurts. The son asked, what is that cut? Elena replied she was going to greet Anna, and then all of a sudden Anna spoke, this isn't what it looks like. The son asked how can she do such a thing to Elena, capture that woman. Otis said it's going to be alright. His wife asked who in the world. Otis replied it was that Maid. How dare she make such a fallacy? She was jealous because His Majesty took a liking to Elena. She is a horrible evil woman. Anna replied he has it all wrong. Please believe her. Otis said the knife in her hand is all the proof he needs. King stated, let go of her hand. Did he not hear him? He is telling him to let go of Anna. Otis was shocked. King spoke. He heard what happened. There is no truth and there are no witnesses. Is Otis calling his personal maid a criminal? Elena replied it was all her fault. Please don't be angry. King stated, don't touch him. Then he asked if she was hurt. Anna replied no, she is okay, thanks. After some time, the maid told her to please wait in here until things calm down. Anna thought why is this happening? Why did the Saintess do that? The Saintess used words like side character, true heroine, and Saintess Elena. It looks like Elena also has memories from the previous world. Anna opened the window for some fresh air. Then she saw King was there. King asked if she can come. Anna replied she is on the second floor. Also, they told her not to come out. King said it's okay, jump, he will catch her. Anna thought this is too unreasonable, but this is so unfair. When he makes that face, she has no choice but to trust him. King said he misses her. Anna replied this situation they have found themselves in. It's all her fault. King stated it's not her fault. He is sorry he was not able to protect her. Anna asked if he believes her. He replied, of course. Anna thought he believes her without hesitation. She has never known someone to be so kind before. King told her just be patient a little while longer. Tomorrow night he will be taking her home. Anna thought tomorrow is the full moon when the curse of darkness will be broken. Even if Elena has been very born into this world just like her, the fact she is the Saintess changes. In that case, the holy magic should be successful. When the curse of darkness is broken, then King should choose the Saintess, just like in the story. She knows it's all for the best, but now don't make that face. Now she recognizes her feelings. There is nothing for her to worry about. She can't believe it. Before even she knew it. This person, she came to love him so much. The next day, Elena thought she wants Anna to watch until the end, the moment she breaks the curse of darkness that befalls His Majesty. Anna knows she is practically being forced to witness the ceremony, but it's quite painful for her to see the two of them together. She really wishes that she had not realized the love that will never come true. Elena speaks, since the preparations will be ready soon. Maids say Miss Elena and His Majesty really do make the perfect couple. They are sure two will successfully wield the magic to break the curse. Anna thought that's right. Anyways, she is just a side character Maid. According to the original story, the King of Darkness and the Saintess are meant to become lovers. If her favorite character is happy, then she is happy. Above all, King will be released from the chains of the curse. Elena speaks to His Majesty. What she is about to do is necessary in order to activate the magic, so please do as she does. Elena said please release this man from the curse. Feudal Lord speaks, wow, amazing. Elena is really amazing. Anna thought this is exactly like the holy magic scene illustrated in the Sacred Virgin and King of Darkness, but the curse, she is sure that. Suddenly, Elena thought what, King stated, just as he thought she is nothing. Elena asks please wait, His Majesty. This is only happening because their hearts have not truly been connected yet. Feudal Lord also tells him she is right, if they give it one more try, they should succeed. Elena's holy magical powers are real. King stated, just stop it already. That woman will never be of any use to him as long as he lives. Let it go. Never in a million years will he ever make a connection with her. Anna thought, what is going on? King asks now, does she understand? Then he picks her up. King speaks, the only one he needs is her. In the next scene, King asks, of what is it? This isn't satisfying enough for Anna. No wait, King replies he won't stop. Anna asks why. At this rate, the curse, King states. Did she say why? She doesn't understand that either. Finally, now that he can touch her, for all the time she made him hold himself back, she is going to pay it all back to him with her body. Just like that, her body. Leave it to him. Anna thought she can't get hooked into this. She has to talk with him. Then she said, please wait. King asked, what is it? Anna replied, she thinks it's best if we return to the feudal lord mansion. King stated there is no need for that. Even if this is something, she doesn't have to worry about it. When that time comes, he will administer justice for the insult that was imposed upon his belonging. Anna said, no, that's not the issue. He knows it didn't go as planned this time. The fact remains that Miss Elena is the saintess. He is so close to being able to completely break free from the curse. Then she thought at this rate, he will continue to be tormented by the curse. King replied she still doesn't get it. It may be true that she is capable of using holy magical powers. However, breaking the curse of darkness that afflicts him is an impossible feat for that woman. Anna asked, impossible? If he just give it one more try, King replied, it's a fact, she failed. Didn't she? Anna spoke. That was because the two of them had not made a connection yet. King told her, no amount of time will change the result. Just as he has no deep connection with her, she also only sees him as the King of Darkness, but Anna is different. Anna thought different. She wants to help him because he is her favorite character. That was her motivation. Elena and she are no different. King stated she is not just a maid. She is the only one who cared about him in her heart and truly tried to save him. He needs her. Anna thought she still doesn't know why a side character maid like her was able to use magic, but she understands just as they are now. Can she continue to stay by his side? King asked. That's what he bought her at the street stall in town. Anna replied, yes, right. She can't wear it while she is working, so she always carries it with her as a kind of amulet. King said he will buy an even better one for her. Anna replied, no, she likes this one. It's the first thing she ever received from him, so it's like a treasure to her. It's the same color as his eyes and everything. It's her favorite color. King said, so she said the same color as his eyes, just like she always keeps this by her side. He wants her to always stay by his side. He will protect her. Anna thought, whether or not, if she is able to release him from the curse of darkness, she still doesn't know, but the person she loves so much wants her to stay by his side. She has never been so happy until he is completely free from the curse, until that time comes. Anna asked if he will allow it. She wants to remain by his side, King stated. Finally, she is ready to accept him. Anna spoke, please wait. Actually, from here on, she would like to continue to just stay by his side as his personal maid, nothing more and nothing less. King asked, why touching each other like this? She enjoys it, doesn't she? With these fingers, she tries touching him too. Anna thought just being touched by the king. She already feels in over her head. King spoke, she is really inexperienced. Just like when we were traveling together, she can touch him with her lips. The next scene, all the maids and Prime Minister welcome them. Anna thought, Prime Minister? Honestly on full display as usual. But he is also even to post for her to go on the trip. Book Prime Minister was a villain, but the Prime Minister in this world, he tried to stop the Saintess from coming to the royal palace. Then he tried to get her to go to where she was. She has no clue what it is that he wants to do. Prime Minister said first off, he will update him on the reports while he was absent. King replied, let's discuss it in his office, then said, let's go. Anna. Why is she so surprised? She is his personal maid after all. Anna thought, she means yes, that's true, but for a side character maid to be listening in on discussions related to governmental secrets is a little, and look, even the Prime Minister has a displeased look on his face. Anna told him their luggage from the trip still needs to be unpacked and everything. King replied that kind of thing. She can just leave it to the servants. Anna said, but she is a servant too, she still has not even changed or closed. If he would please let her return to the room just once. King stated he guessed he had no choice. Then he will get someone to escort her. Anna was shocked at that escort. King said he can't leave her alone by herself. Did she forget about the kidnapping incident that happened within these walls? Anna asked, but having an escort follow a maid around. Prime Minister spoke, she is correct. The investigation for the incident has already come to a conclusion, so there is no reason to believe that such a thing will happen again. King stated he doesn't trust anyone. Anna thought he's not even listening to what the Prime Minister says. What should she do? Then she said, Mary, please. Will she come with her? King asked, who is she? Anna replied, she is a maid that got hurt at the same time as her. Mary is the one that she can trust the most. Then Mary introduced herself. Anna spoke. Having Mary by her side is as good as having 100 others. Mary said she knows that she is just one maid, but she would be happy to assist in any way that she can. King asked, is that so? Then he said he guesses that's all right. He will allow Anna to move around freely within the palace, as long as Mary is accompanying her. Anna thanked the king, then thanked Mary. The king said the place where she belongs is still by his side, and that doesn't change, don't forget that. Anna thought she knows it's nothing to be happy about, but when the person she loves says these sorts of things, she can't help but be over the moon. After some time, Anna spoke, apologizing for getting her wrapped up in all of this. Mary replied she didn't have to apologize. In fact, she is actually really happy that Anna can rely on her. Then they asked what's going on. Did something happen? One of the maids replied that the Prime Minister's daughter is here. She's His Majesty's prospective fiancée, in order to train for the role as queen. Apparently, she has been staying away from the palace. Anna thought Mary and herself both are hiding to be the maids for King's fiancé. However, because she feared the curse of darkness, she continued to decline coming to the royal palace, since the both of them had they were given the role of taking care of the king. Anna spoke. In that case, they will help them out. That is their job. Mary asked if she's going to be okay. Anna replied, of course, she doesn't mind. Now that they have decided, let's hurry. After some time, Anna thought the lady who is to become queen must have a beautiful and fitting room. Starting tomorrow, His Majesty's prospective fiancé will be living here. She is different from her. She is recognized by the country, and the people desire for her to become the queen. She is aware of her love for him, but she had no idea that she would experience all these complicated feelings. If her favorite character is happy, then she is happy. Anna asked what he is doing here. Mary is here too. The king replied that he thought she would say that, so he already cleared everyone out. Anna spoke, saying she still can't believe it. Tomorrow, his prospective fiancé will be coming. The king stated he doesn't care. He reminded Anna that she is more important to him than anything else. Raymond's daughter coming here is not his doing. While he was in the Eisner, the Prime Minister pushed the subject all on his own. He had no interest whatsoever in a companion. Whether or not someone becomes his prospective fiancé, whether or not they fear the curse and refuse to approach the royal palace, he never cared until she met him. However, this time it's his indifference that backfired on him. Those in power have already been laying the groundwork. Even he is unable to stop her from coming to the royal palace now. Anna thought the Prime Minister's goal is to become the Queen's father. That's why he can dominate national affairs just like in the original story. The king assured her not to worry. He has no intention of making the Prime Minister's daughter his queen. he made the right decision explaining it to her. Anna thought even though she still feels happy about that, she feels ashamed for even daring to feel that way. Then he said, "But if the Prime Minister's daughter is to be here, does that mean that she will be serving her instead?" King replied that there is no need for that, she is his maid. Anyways, in the first place, it was her who said she wanted to stay by his side. From here on out, he has no intention of letting her go. Then they both kissed each other. Anna thought that she knows that both of them touching like this is strictly to ease the pain of the curse of darkness, but still, he doesn't want it to stop. After all, she can't help but love him. Anna said no, they can't. The king replied that no matter how much time passes, she still can't comprehend it. In order for her to avoid any more useless misunderstandings, he will remind her she is his belonging. Like this video. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.